I don't know. My hope my internet can handle it. Hey,
What is
everybody. um, hello. We are live. My name is Tyler, aka Duelcaster Mage, and joining me on the line is Felix, also known as Bitzelberg.
Hello, guys.
Am I pronouncing that right, actually? I don't even know.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. So we are bringing you once again, finals of the Duel Commander League. I just realized I have my little logo up in the top, but it really should be your logo because Felix.
That's all right.
Felix organized the March tournament here, and it was a double elimination tournament like always. And let's just look at the bracket real quick. We're going to start in a second, but we got our two finalists ready to go. We have QKey coming in from the upper bracket. QKey kind of swept it. He's running Leovold, Emissary of Trest. Actually, he hasn't even dropped a single game so far. Pretty impressive.
Oh, actually.
Yeah.
And they had the recent tournament. He was dominating there as well. So
yeah,
he's in a good mood, I would say.
Yeah, I'm gonna close that. Okay. So and then Balbafu here had to fight it out. He actually took an early loss. Actually lost in round 1, which is, some people had to buy round 1, but he had to fight round 1, lost, and fought all the way up down through the lower bracket, which is really hard to do. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins straight to get back to the finals here. And we have
quite impressive.
Very impressive. He's running Judith, and finals is best of 5 with the upper bracket finalists getting choice of player draw. So that's how we are doing it here. You can see the deck list in the panels below the stream if you're on the Twitch website. So check those out, and let's give them the old go ahead so they can get started. Can everyone hear me okay in the chat and Twitch? If not, let me know. My internet connection is a little in and out here. I'm in a new location. You can probably tell from the background behind me. And we're also going to check to make sure we get a notification to our Discord. Of course, if you're not in our Discord, you should definitely be part of that. Shout out.
Quite important.
Yeah. It's been growing like crazy lately, which is awesome.
Yeah, there are a lot of French folks heading over. There's this big server from the Zap community.
Are they playing right now too?
No, they're not. I'm just talking about this.
Okay.
People realize that there's this DCM Discord.
Yes. So it looks like they just drew their opening hands. We have Leovold, so we have QKey on the bottom and Ball on the top.
That looks like a good hand for QKey, I would say.
Yeah, we have Daze Liliana, nice card in this matchup, Tribute Mage and Spell Snare, so some good early interaction.
So Ball is actually starting. He won the dice roll.
But it looks like he mulliganed.
Well, that's it's a perfect setup for QKey, actually. He can deny the early turns by casting the counter spells.
Yep. So pretty sure we're going to see a Spell Snare here. So Scrap Heap Scrounger on the stack.
Absolutely.
Pretty clear Spell Pierce.
A bit of a bummer he drew the Gravecrawler now. Would have put some more pressure on turn 1.
Yeah, that would have certainly been better than Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp, of course, doesn't really do much with Leovold on the battlefield. All right, looks like QKey draws Wasteland.
I guess that's the best decision here. He can just hardcard Daze.
Yeah, hardcast Daze, also holding up Golgari Charm if he needs to.
Exactly.
But neither player really struggling too much on mana.
Hmm.
Let's see here.
Now is the question. Yeah, that's actually, I like that play here.
Yeah,
I
this
really
is
like that play.
certainly plays into open mana better.
Now he's casting the Golgari Charm. Yeah.
All right, so if you guys didn't catch that, Ball cast Gravecrawler, resolve, try to Skull Clamp it, but QKey Golgari Charmed in response to deny the 2 cards. Hello, Voodoo Jorge from Oklahoma. Welcome, welcome. Ah, there's our notification. Nice. All right.
Okay, now QKey is casting Leovold.
All right, Leovold comes out in turn 3.
He has some backup with Daze. Oh, that's brutal.
Lightning Skeleton.
Balva very likely to cast that spell.
Yes.
I mean, it's super powerful.
Yes. I mean, I guess he could consider holding off until he could Skull Clamp it post-combat, but I mean, it's too tempting to get it in here at this window of opportunity, I would imagine.
Yeah, actually. But what else should he do from that spot? He has 3 targets to play right into the Daze.
Something's getting dazed, yeah, unless he wants to go for the Dreadbore, which is reasonable too. Nope.
Maybe unlikely. Oh, that's brutal. It hurts so much. Oh. Especially the wording of the Skelemental is pretty good against Leovold because it doesn't target him.
It just says that player discards 2 cards, whatever it's.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. Shadow Spear. Whoa. That's a new one.
Ouch. That's a good draw there.
Yeah. QKey just straight gas here. Welcome to all our new viewers. Lightning, by the way, sorry I didn't answer your question. Who is the Judith guy? Judith is Ball. He's as Benoit from France. He I don't know much about him other than that.
He's a part of our community, hanging around on the Discord.
Yeah, he's pretty active on our Discord. If you you'll see him there chatting pretty much every day. So really nice guy. All right, Gutter Bones is the draw.
Gutter Bones. That's interesting. So QKey was searching for Anvil of Bogardan via Trabit Mage. He's going for the lock, but Dreadbore might stall that actually. So he needs to recast Leovold first.
Yeah, it certainly seems like he's going to have time to do that if he wants to.
I do think so as well. Lilena the Last Hope is a pretty good removal on stick against all those toughness 1 creatures.
Yeah. Oh, this is just brutal.
Yes.
I mean, QKey's basically casting 2 spells a turn while getting card advantage every single turn.
Looks like he has it.
I mean, it would take probably a miracle for Ball to come back from this one.
Yeah, I can't imagine how that.
Oh, he drew.
I mean, he just casted the Dreadbore for Leovold, and now there's a Planeswalker on board. That's a bit frustrating.
Yeah.
Anax is actually a good consideration for Judith. I like it.
Yeah, and for sure, turning all those. First of all, making it more likely to get 2 tokens instead of 1 because of the power pump, and then
yes,
each of the tokens gets +1/+0. All right, Liliana's gonna shrink Annex down to an 0/2.
So he has several options here. I guess the best one might be to attack first. He can just play Garruk and play Strix.
That seems good.
There's no point. He has to play as if he has any counter spells in hand.
Oh yeah.
Since Baal is super dependent on the draw now.
All right. Is do you know if Baal's running like Blood Moon effects in his deck?
Yes, he is. Let me check the list real quick. Yeah, he's running Blood Moon and also the Magus of the Moon. So both versions.
even that's not going to be enough here. I
No,
mean,
I don't think so.
QKey's board is just overwhelming at this point.
That's...
What's up, Danzier? How you doing? Says, nice board state for QKey. Yep. Wholeheartedly concur.
Not that much to do for Ball now, I guess.
Ball's being a good sport and playing it out for us. Would you have scooped here if you were Ball at this point already?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right.
That doesn't make any sense at that point.
All right.
If he had some reasonable board state to fight against the Planeswalkers, maybe, but 0-2 Annex is not handling it.
No. Hopefully you guys can see the cards well enough. If you have any trouble figuring out what's going on, just let us know. Basically, we're seeing a Thoughtseize here. Took the Anvil. We're clamping up Anax. Saying go. 3-2. So theoretically, QKey could just recast Leovold and prevent him from drawing any of its Skull Clamp. Still.
Yes.
Thanks for the follow, Hack Lotus. Like your name.
Ooh. Now he drew Life from the Loam with Wasteland and Graveyard. So he even has the little Wasteland look.
When it rains, it pours.
Ah, Jesus. It's gonna get even better for QKey.
Now QKey's entering the phase where it's like, how can I possibly lose this game? Let's just play extra conservatively here, but... All right. Brazen Borrower, Petty Theft bounces Annex to hand. ADV, nice. Life from the Loam. Still has a land play.
It's actually very powerful.
Oh god, he gets all 3 lands.
Yeah, I expected that.
All right, so Wasteland takes out Badlands. I feel like Ball's avatar is very appropriate right now in Cockatrice.
Yeah, I was just thinking about if he's going for the beast or untap.
Going for the beast.
I guess the beast is better.
Yeah.
Put some more pressure to close the game very, very fast.
Yeah. Thanks for the follow, Lightning J. Still drawing lands. Out. Get Annex back out. Ball is pretty dead. Looks bad. Yep. Beyond bad. Does Cockatrice get much lag when there's like over 1,000 people on? It didn't seem too bad to me. In your experience?
In my experience, it's actually all right. I mean, sometimes the server has some problems, yes, but these days, I mean, regarding the fact that there are 1,200 players online because of the current situation, it's running quite smoothly.
Yeah,
actually.
I'm pretty impressed.
Yes.
They actually just announced that they doubled their server capacity and increased their max concurrent players.
It's a good step there, I guess.
Yeah. If that weren't the case, we might have had trouble even getting this game going today.
That's true.
Hack Lotus said, played QKey a few weeks ago in 9 games, took one completely by luck. The Leovold deck is so good and piloted so well. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very passionate about that list.
Yeah, QKey's
playing it for years.
do you know QKey kind of like IRL, so to speak? Like you played with him in paper tournaments?
So far, we didn't face each other, but he participated at our German events. Yes.
Oh, cool.
We've played afterwards a bit in paper.
Do you know?
That's a very professional player.
Do you have any idea how long he's been playing Leovold as a deck?
Okay, when I started to join Duel Commander, actually, that was in 2016 or 17. I started to pick up Leovold, his list from MTG Top 8 because I like the commander, and I guess he was even playing before that. So maybe, I don't know, the format exists since 2011.
Wow, I didn't know. I didn't know you just started playing a couple years ago.
Yeah, before that I was playing Highlander, German Highlander. I don't know if you know it.
I am not familiar with that.
Not familiar? It is like, it's a singleton format as well, so 100 cards, every card just limited by 1, and they just finished the game because QKey won, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah, so
in case you guys didn't see the end, QKey basically, or Ball just tried to clamp up some dude, drew some blanks, and that was that.
Okay, so both those hands are I guess this hand is quite problematic for QKey. If he's not into any island draw, he will have trouble casting Uro or Leovold. Aside from that, it looks like a nice hand, actually. And he decided to keep it, okay?
All right, got the sideways monkey from Ball. Niall said...
and there's a draw.
Niall said the in-game sound is a bit loud. Do you know if there's a way to lower the
in-game sound?
There we go.
Maybe.
I think I got it. Okay, hopefully
you got it already.
Hopefully that'll be better. Right. Yeah. All right. Okay, so just didn't want to cover the action here. So QKey goes turn 1 Thoughtseize. See Ball's hand.
Powerful play. And the kite sail freebooter. Yes. Who would have taken care of the anvil? Oh, and there's the Magus. That can be very powerful now.
Oh yeah. That's gonna lock.
QKey has no counter spells.
No counters.
I did not see the Magus. Oh, that's nice. I like it.
Yep. Mega should
only non-basic lands.
Only non-basic lands. Yeah, I guess he could fetch a basic this turn, but I mean that's not gonna get him super far.
No, I mean after this fetch he's left with blue only. I'm not sure if Bal wants to play it safe or if just
Oh wow, surprising.
Okay, yeah, he expect him to have a counterspell, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Since he doesn't know about his hand, and now Bal actually has a problem. If QKey decides to go for Leovold. Oh, maybe not. I mean, he has some reasonable threats on hand to deal with Leovold.
I think I see where you were going with that. He's Leovold into Anvil, regardless of
exactly.
Mega Slimmer.
Exactly. And there's the Eurocast. That's quite good. And even the Maze. That's insane. And now he has no mana open to cast any counter spells.
Yeah, so gotta be Megas here, right?
Exactly, it has to be. I really hope Bal is considering that play.
Yep.
He's losing the Black Cliff, but it doesn't really matter. There's the Magus. That is insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
So good. So, oh wow. Instantly changed the label to Mountain. That's nice.
So now he can play nothing from his hand except the Anvil, which would give him no benefit at all.
Not really, no. And Ball can still play everything except Bloodstock Champion, so really good spot.
Yeah, he does play the Anvil. Maybe he's looking for some basic lands.
I mean, it's better than playing nothing, right? Probably.
Of course.
Yeah.
but it also gives more cards to bow. Maybe some burn spells, land drops.
Maul can discard Bloodsoaked Champion, which can come back from the graveyard.
That's even better. No, not yet. Oh no, he found a basic one.
No,
okay, no, it works. I'm not sure if it's necessary at that point.
Oh yeah,
I think he can just run him down. I mean, he has 5 damage, spell based on hand with the Bone Crusher Giant and Lightning Bolt.
Embercleave can add essentially 4 damage on its own if he puts it on.
Oh yeah,
Magus
that's as well.
Magus the Moon. Actually, Embercleave plus Lightning Bolt would be what, 8, 10. Oh, that'd be enough. That'd be enough to end this game.
He goes for it. That's great. And he can sacrifice the Firebrand as well for 2 damage. No, not yet anymore.
That's it. Didn't even have to show him the Lightning Bolt there. Although I think that would have been, that would have been exactly enough anyway. Yep, didn't even need the Lightning Bolt.
All impressive.
Right. Ooh, I gotta update my my game wins here. Of course, if you're just joining us, we're playing best of 5 in the finals, as we always do for our monthly tournaments. Let's see. So Leovold, so QKey's back on the play. That Anvil again.
Looks like a very good, Anvil.
So we have turn 1
natural draws.
Yeah, turn 1 Fatal Push for interaction. Turn 2 him to Turok. Turn 3 Leovold.
When I was looking at Bar's list, I was quite curious about the Embarrass Shieldbreaker include. Against that matchup, it's quite good actually right now. It's a perfect draw here.
Yeah, we've seen Anvil a lot. We've seen Shadow Spear. Does he run some Leovold list run
Jitte as well.
Jitte.
He's running Jitte and Teferi's Toolbox, so he has some targets.
Right. Does he run Batterskull?
No.
Okay. I've seen that run in some Leovold lists in the past.
Really? Oh, but it
might be. It might have been antiquated technology at this point. So,
yeah, it feels like even decks I've recently played that tried to bring it down with Stone Shroud Mystic, even that felt too slow in my opinion. Maybe there are some meta choices to have some lifelinker or something. I guess Shadow Spear is a very nice equivalent.
So if you guys missed that, QKey cast him to Turok, got Experimental Frenzy and Gravecrawler.
And that's actually very good for Baal. I mean, Experimental Frenzy is a CMC 4-drop, and Gravecrawler can be recast with a second zombie.
Yeah, the Gravecrawler for sure. Frenzy I think would have actually been pretty nice eventually, but
oh, and there's the Terminate.
I mean,
good as well.
Frenzy is a good way to get around Leovold's drawback, I suppose.
I guess so.
Obviously, I think Ball's going to try to do everything he possibly can to keep Leovold off the board continuously.
Yeah, that's absolutely the right way.
All right, so Ball's thinking here. We're going to play Kenra, not over Judith. That's interesting.
I'm not sure about that.
Would you have played Judith?
Probably, yes. I mean...
yeah, me too.
The other way around, like now he's not dealing 2 damage, but next turn he's dealing 1 damage more in total. And Judith... okay, no, actually, no. No, that calculation is wrong. It does exactly the same damage, but that way it's kind of free to get Judith on board.
I was just thinking because it's more mana efficient to play Judith this turn. Then you get, you know, I mean, QKey was tapped out, so it felt maybe safer. I don't know.
Yeah, I was just thinking if he brings down Judith, has no attack, and next turn he attacks for 5, and this turn he attacks for 2, and next turn for 3 with the Jackal anyways. So
right, the total damage is the same, but I mean the Jackal makes it so a lot of things can't block too as well. So
exactly, so that and he just missed the trigger. could be a thing.
Could be relevant.
That's actually here, like now QKey drew Nazet, and the reason to play that card obviously is because it has a second Leovold ability.
Right.
Will probably not survive that long, but he might bring down his anvil. Oh, that's actually interesting.
It's interesting because he doesn't have triple blue for Cryptic.
I just get a message from another viewer that the in-game sound is still way too loud. Maybe you can just mute it.
Sure.
If you know how it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Niels.
Thank you. Okay. I think I muted it. So every time I haven't played Cockatrice very much, just for this tournament I started playing, and the like start combat sound is like very jarring.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
It's like dun dun what's going on?
I muted all the sounds. Like, if you play it on a daily routine, it can get annoying very fast.
Yeah, I don't mind the like ding for like tapping things, but start combat for whatever reason.
Okay, so crop rotation is open to find a Maze of If. I'm not sure if QKey wants to go for that. He could consider it since he has a Toxic Deluge for next turn, which is quite powerful.
That's true. But you gotta be concerned about your total access to mana here, since he doesn't have another land in hand.
That's true, yes. And also, there's missing the third blue for Cryptic Command. Maybe you can also bring down Sylvan Lavery the turn after to find relevant mana sources.
Right. Interestingly, if Ball had played Judith last turn, he could have dropped Legion Warboss. Well, I guess that would have been the same damage up, but it would have been, he'd been building up more of a board here. I think it would have turned out better for him.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm still curious about this Ember Shieldbreaker. Yeah. Or more of the battle display.
So, you notice that Ball attacked QKey's face rather than get Narset.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Now QKey might be tempted to play Unveil. I mean, he does not expect an artifact disruption. Okay, he's playing the board wipe. That's reasonable as well.
Right. I think you should have used Narset first, because now still going face. Ball's just going, let's get this guy dead. Don't worry about your planeswalkers.
Yeah.
Okay, Narset activates.
Oh, it's powerful.
Oko.
Whoa.
Oko Broko.
That boy escalates quickly.
Right, that's fair. Oh, man.
And there's the Unveil.
There's the Anvil.
But he has the solution. I really like that. I really like that. That is so powerful.
The Anvil that turn? Yeah.
Oh, you have to play it end of turn? What are you doing?
Oh, what are you talking? The Embereth? Or what? No.
No, he goes into draw step. But he has the oh, Jesus.
Battle, it's a sorcery.
It's a sorcery. Okay. I was missing that. Okay. Yeah, then it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Would have been maybe too powerful. I don't know.
So looks like Ball. I hope they realize what's going on here. Okay, looks like you shouldn't draw another card now.
But actually, it's still powerful enough, I guess.
I mean, yeah, he was patient with this.
Bring down Legion Warboss, and the Goblin can tackle down Narset.
But let's see if he goes for Narset here, because prior to this he's been going face every single opportunity. Oh, arse it down.
Yeah.
Adventure, wee!
That's quite interesting now.
Wow, Jace the Mind Sculptor.
It's even... I don't know. I think it's the best way here to develop some board state is playing Oko and Sylvan Library.
Yeah. Legion Warboss is pretty strong against Planeswalkers in general, which is...
That's true.
But...
I mean, he's not really in the best position here. I mean, he has to Elk the Warboss. If he doesn't, Oko goes down to 2, depending on a draw from Val.
There's Oko. Yep.
Oh, he elks him. Okay.
Elked.
Interesting.
So Oko goes to a massive 5 loyalty, so still safe, all things considered, unless Ball can recast Judith, but I think he would just go for face at this point. Kind of a...
Yeah, probably. Oh, it's a Flame Slash. That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, that's not what he wants here.
Let me just check if Ball play any... it's just a Braid. It's just Lightning Bolt that could kill Oko. Otherwise, Chain Lightning, light up the stage. Okay, that's a draw spell. Doesn't matter anyways.
Danzier says he's going to crop rotation for Maze to protect Oko. I think that's...
Yes, I would do the same actually. Yeah. That's a good play here. That's a good play.
Oof. Now Oko is going to really take over this game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all Ball can do is play a 2-1 on turn 5. Really unfortunate turn.
Quite curious what he's going to do now with... Probably brings down Jace, since he can't cast Leovold.
Can't cast Leovold, can't cast Cryptic still.
Cryptic Command. Yeah, probably he will just cast Jace.
Shadow Spear is no target to equip to at the moment.
Bao will have hard times dealing with the Planeswalkers here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Oko is already a big threat.
Yeah.
Okay. He plays Sylvan Library. Interesting. And a Shadow Spear.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, it feels like Jace could have... Well, I guess... Ooh.
And he drew
Hazaret. This Maze of It is... Yeah.
That's insane.
It's insane, but like it gets mazed and then it gets turned into an elk, right? Like...
Yeah, but he can kill Oko for sure now. Because he plays Hazaret. No, it has haste, right? Yes,
yeah.
It has.
Yeah. You're right.
So it's 5 damage and he has to maze Hazaret.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
Wow, I never thought I'd see an Oko die after living for 2 turns. Just period.
And
it might be the first.
will have hard times getting rid of Hazaret here, right?
Yeah, I mean, Jace isn't really a good answer.
Exactly.
I can't believe how this game turned around because
wow,
Ball.
Probably QKey was thinking about elking the Shadow Spear and keeping up the food tokens to sacrifice, something like that. We have to ask him later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyone shedding a tear for Oko in the chat? not Voodoo Hore.
That's a powerful board state now.
Yeah.
So QKey really needs to find his second board wipe here. He already played Toxic Deluge.
Yep. What else does he run? Like Damnation? Anything else?
Damnation and Toxic Deluge.
Okay.
From what I know. Let me check. Yeah. Yeah, and there's this soft board wipe, Golgari Charm.
Yeah, so QKey deep in the tank, it looks like. Trying to figure out a way out of this.
Wow. That looks great. So if Hazoret stays on board, he can even use the ability to get rid of the Flame Slash, which is not needed right now.
Right. Yeah, you run the risk of Hazoret. If you have reactive cards or cards you can't cast, you gotta pitch them if you want to be able to keep attacking with.
Oh, there's a go for the throat and a life from the loam.
He paid 4 life with the Sylvan Library to keep 2 cards.
Wow, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Okay. He's picking up some lands.
All right.
Would definitely take the fetch land, I guess. Oh yeah. Yeah, but now he has 3 mana instead of 4 to cast the Cryptic Command.
He's gonna have to just go for the throat plus. Oh, he's making Shadowsteer's ability. Wow.
That's great.
I totally I totally missed it too. That's some top level stuff right there.
Oh wow. And now Judith, that's lethal, right? He can play Judith and that's lethal.
4/6.
No, 9. He has a mace. Never mind.
Okay.
So that's 5 damage. Yeah. But still
would have been lethal.
Would have been lethal, yes. Okay, going down to 2. Oh, QKey's still having hard times.
Yep. I mean, still a powerful hand. You got a food token to gain 3 life, Shadow Spear, but no creature to attach to. Jace isn't going to do it.
That's the first time that I see that this ability is relevant, actually.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's awesome. I think Shadow Spear is quite a strong card. I think that could go in a lot of decks.
Absolutely.
Collective Brutality. There's 2 life if he wants it.
Oh, that's kind of problematic here.
Yeah.
What he really wants to do is getting rid of Judith and draining life, but he also needs the land drop. I don't know what he's going to do.
Well, Danzier made a good point that Cryptic can also just tap all of Ball's creatures and buy himself a turn.
Of course, yes. He's draining and discarding Jace. Okay. And now he has the land.
Yep.
To tap the creatures. But still, he's on 2 HP.
I assume this is
so
life here. Yeah.
Okay, now he's on 4. Yeah.
So
I would let Judith go to the graveyard now.
Does
ping him for 1 damage.
Oh, right. Let's see. Drain.
It's probably the best decision here. Yeah. I mean, there's the Mutavolt also on board.
Oh, yeah.
Should not forget about that one.
I guess Ball's considering what to do with Judith right now.
Yeah.
He's...
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Is you know if Ball's running like unearth type effects as well? That could be a reason to...
Yeah, I can just check it.
To like put Judith.
He's running exactly, just unearth.
Okay.
So no reanimate, but unearth.
Robber of the Rich is the draw for Ball.
Oh, and it has haste, but it doesn't matter because I'm not sure about it.
I mean, I think he's probably gonna cast it, right? Or unless he's...
If he's going to cast it, QKey has a target for counter.
Yeah, but like, you might as well cast it, right? Like, there's not a whole lot of downside because you still can attack.
Oh, but on the other hand, if he counters now and decides to tap the creatures, he can swing in with Mutavolt at least.
Yep. Oh, breeding. Wait, what? Breeding pool taps?
He shocks himself?
What?
No, he's dead.
Did he not have? Oh, he because it was a windswept heath, so it could only get green.
Oh no!
And he had.
Please, Bal, do not pass a turn. Just attack with the Mutavolt.
All right. Oh my God, that's so brutal. Because he had the Tropical Island was the only. He had to get a.
Come on, buddy. Oh Jesus.
Oh man, no, no.
Oh! No, there's the Mutavolt.
Wow. Wow.
Oh gosh.
QKey's like pumping his fist right now. Well,
yeah,
still in a bad shape, but
he is. I mean, he's looking for the cards to draw. He has the food token still.
Got a food token. Mazavith and Leovold
He
cast.
takes the Preordain, is digging for another creep. But he's not knowing about the Flame Slash, which is super powerful.
Yeah. And he doesn't have enough mana to play Leovold and put Shadow Spear on it, right? That would be...
That's true.
Way too much. What? Cockatrice said I was about to be logged out due to inactivity. Do I have to like... do we forget the Warboss trigger? No, Warboss is an elk.
Yes.
Kinky Conk.
Long time ago.
Good question. O-code. All right, we're preordaining.
There's a land? Nothing better? Okay.
Really? He must have... no, he must have scryed 2 down and then just hit a land, like, as his only card, or what?
Yeah, the only thing he can do now is play Leovold, and... No, actually... It depends. He has a food token.
Okay.
And he concedes. Okay.
Ball is...
Well...
Up 2 games to 1. Impressive.
Oh, that hand is not good for QKey. Oh.
Is it that bad? I mean, yeah, it's a lot of mana, but I mean, Collective Brutality is pretty strong, and Damnation's obviously pretty good. He thinks
he's deciding to keep it. Okay, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, he thinks.
Yeah, sure. Collective Brutality is a super powerful card. Maybe he considered to take it because he can just dump the lands into Collective Brutality.
Sure.
It's
Interestingly, neither player has turn 1 play here.
Not good for Ball, actually.
Worse for Ball.
Well,
they can both fetch a Shockland now. Donzier says, if he fetches well, he can survive Magus. True. But I don't... QKey doesn't seem to be playing around Blood Moon effects too much.
Yeah. Not yet, at least.
And super relevant because Ball has Magus of the Moon in hand.
Which he doesn't know about, right? Maybe he will cast... No, he will not cast Collective Brutality now proactively because he wants to roast a creature with it.
Mm-hmm.
And yet there is no target.
Kind of awkward, actually.
Yeah, it is. For QKey, it's really awkward. So next turn... Now he will play... there's the 1-drop.
There's the 1-drop.
That would have been a nice combination on board, right?
Yeah, really. But you still want to play Slaughter Piece first just for mana efficiency, right? I would imagine.
Yes. I don't like that fetch here, actually. I would have played the Marsh Flats to go for a Swamp. Since he might want to play the Marvis next turn.
Well, you can still do that.
He just played the Wooded Foothills to fetch for a Badlands.
I mean, you can still fetch a Swamp next turn, right? Like, it's not that much different.
Actually, that's true as well.
Okay, so Slaughter Priest on the stack. We have a Brainstorm in response by QKey.
And there's the Shadow Spear.
There's that Shadow Spear again. No counterspell though. What are we tucking away and shuffling away? Collective Brutality. No. Wait, what? What? I'm looking at the wrong.
Maybe. I mean, that's quite hard.
I'm looking at the wrong part of the log here.
He's getting rid of a land. And what else?
Overgrown Tomb and Reflecting Pool got shuffled back, or not shuffled back, just topped. Now he's gonna shuffle. No, not fearing the Magus. No fear.
Not yet, at least. Oh, he's going for the Baleful Strix. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I thought he would go for the Anvil of Bogardan again.
Yeah, guess not. All right.
But with 7 cards in hand, he's not in the position to lock him down. So let's see what's Baal's decision. I really hope he's going for the Magos again.
I mean, this could be the whole tournament right here.
Yeah, actually, it could. Come on, get it down.
You have to, right? Like, come on.
I mean, he can still cast the Lightning Skelemental next turn. Plus, no, he can't cast Carrion Feeder and Lightning Skelemental. Yes, he's going to.
There it is. I mean, you gotta cast the Magus when you have an opportunity, right? Like,
very powerful.
There's just a chance you just completely nullify anything they can possibly do.
I agree to that, but QKey has still the opportunity to play Shadow Spear and attach it to the Tribute Mage.
That's true. That's nothing.
Which is quite good.
That's something.
He's basically he's trading 3 damage for 4. Oh. Baal might play Lightning Skelemental, and now Winter Orb. I think he's not in a good spot to play Winter Orb now.
I agree. I think maybe Skelemental plus Carrion Feeder or something like that.
It's not going to work. He has only 1 black mana.
Oh, right. Okay. Play Judith.
Maybe he could also play Judith, exactly. And next turn, just swing in with the Skelemental.
Yeah, Skelemental gets an extra 2 damage when Judith's on the board, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, so 6 damage with Judith. Next turn would be 6 plus 7 plus 1, 8 damage. 14, getting 4 back.
The nice thing about Judith too is that he can straight up trade Slaughter Priest for Tribute Mage and get that Shadow Spear effectively.
Oh yeah.
Off the board for all intents and purposes. Chat seems to think it's over.
They say they're waiting for you to be back.
Huh?
Baal is asking if you're back. I don't know how they.
I don't know what that means.
Maybe they thought you're having a short pause or something like that.
Oh, I think we're still good.
I do think so as well. You're out of the. Oh yeah, now I see it. You're not in game anymore.
Oh,
for some reason.
Really?
But you're still in?
It looks like I'm still in, but what do you?
Okay.
I mean,
you have just disconnected. Yeah.
Huh. I mean,
maybe that's what Danzi was talking about.
What do you see? I mean, all I see like Baal's pre-combat main with like.
I'm just checking if you're still in here. You're not connected to the server anymore.
What?
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Looks like I am. So if I just close out, I can get back.
You can just reconnect. Exactly.
Okay. Let me do that. I it looked like I was fine, but
that's funny.
That's very strange. Okay. Let's see. Do I have to do something special to see the games in progress? There's a lot of games going on right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you're. I'm just always there. No, you're back. So at least at the server, you're back.
I'm back in the server, but I can't see.
Do you have me as a friend? Or QKey or Baal? Just double click on their names on the account tab, and then you see their open games, and you can connect with the password. You got it.
Add to buddy list. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. It's under the account tab.
Sorry, guys. Bear with us. There's so many games going on right now. Is there any way to like...
Okay, wait.
There it is.
Cheers. You got it. Okay.
Okay, I think I'm back. I think I'm back in. Okay, so he played. Sorry, guys. I think we're good. He just played Lightning Skelemental, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Wait.
Like, I don't know I don't know how everyone realized that I wasn't connected anymore. Because to me, it looked totally fine.
Yeah, I just told him he needs to. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He has only one black source.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I mean, he does 10 damage. It's insane.
It's a lot of damage, but the Mind Rat thing doesn't seem that relevant.
It doesn't.
And
on the other hand, is there anything for QKey to get back here? Maybe. Oh, there's something. Maybe he can draw a swamp. If he would draw a basic mountain, basic swamp.
Basic swamp.
Get rid of the
sure. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, I think if I were Ball last turn, I would have played Judith. So, I guess he's keeping Tribute Mage on defense. Interesting. Changing strategy here, because like before he was attacking with Tribute Mage to gain life proactively. No, he doesn't seem to be wanting to do that.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to keep the creatures in check somehow.
Yeah, so
probably.
Guess you play Judith and just swing with Slaughter Priest, or
it would trade with a Tribute Mage, but I'm not a great fan of it, to be honest.
I mean, how are you attacking? What's your attack then? You're attacking with Magus of the Moon?
No, not attack with the mouse. Okay. It's not a good idea here.
He's trying to give us a heart attack.
Yeah. He's going to make it exciting. Yeah, I like that one, actually.
Chad is scolding QKey for not getting a basic earlier. But Danzir says basic forest saves him here now, because what could Green Sun Zenith for that gets him out of this? I'm not sure. I agree. There was very little opportunity cost. He has plenty of other color sources. He had the reflecting pool.
Yeah, he could have fetched way better here.
But yeah, still, I mean, all these can't find a basic to save his life. And interestingly, Ball is on one black source this whole time too, so it's constricting him a little bit, but it's not nearly as much of a problem.
Down. Yeah, but very interesting here. Probably playing the current feeder, exactly.
Are we still just attacking with Slaughter Priest only?
I think he has no other choice to. I mean, he would block Magus of the Moon. Judith would be dead. Doesn't really sound good to me.
Actually,
and the Slaughter Priest, as you said, has the opportunity to block the Tribute Mage or kill the Tribute Mage before dealing any lifelink damage.
Right. Actually, Slaughter Priest is just lethal if it goes on block this turn, right? Because of the ability. So he's gonna sack Judith to Carrion Feeder or something like that. Prevent the lifelink.
Slaughter. He should sacrifice it to the feeder because the triggered ability from Slaughter Priest.
Yes.
Is available anyways. That's nice. I like it. So
Slaughter Priest is gonna get in for 4. I guess that's lethal. Oh no, what was he at before? Did I miss it? Okay. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. There's not much to do for QKey now.
Ball's complaining about his own blood moon. Yeah, really have it rough there, Ball.
Yeah, but he's just winning the game now. I mean, he can play it very safe, play the Canofash. No, he can't. He can't play Judith and the Canofash unless he's drawing another mountain.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he could have just sacrificed all the creatures into Judith and ping QKey for 4.
Yeah. Well, could still. I mean, it's kind of academic here, but that is kind of funny how the Blood Moon did slow him down a bit. Kinky Kong says, think against an aggro deck you want to be getting your Shocklands when you can. I mean, it wasn't so much about Shocklands this time as about basics to play around.
I mean, the color requirement for his spells on hand were not too tied to just fetch for basic lands in the first turns. Also, the spells he played in the very beginning, Brainstorm and the Baleful Streaks, would have been okay to just search for the island and the swamp at least. So it's going to be sacrificed on its own, dealing no damage. Awesome.
Cool.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Wow. Yeah.
Ball was like thinking he wouldn't get very far at all in this tournament, and he really put an amazing showing together and took it out. So Ball wins 3-1 and is our March champion. Congratulations.
Exactly. Congratulations.
Let's get that score updated. Oh, maybe.
Awesome.
I'll let either Ball or you change the tournament score. So we have Ball takes it down. So he's first, then QKey second, Gunny
is third,
and then I guess I'm fourth. Or is it fourth?
Yeah, you should be fourth.
Fifth, yeah. Yeah, you and I had a pretty non-eventful
that's true
match.
Yeah, I played a deck that also has some problems against Blood Moon.
Yeah, and I had land destruction.
But I was
What's that? I missed the last thing you said, but
sorry. I was quite impressed by your land destruction version. So it couldn't manage to get down some dorks and. Yeah,
thank you. It has some. It's got some stuff going for it. It has its moments. It either looks like amazing and unstoppable, or like you draw like Stone Rain when your opponent already has like 4 creatures on the board, and then you just feel horrible. But that's how that version goes. So if any guys you're confused, I ran Colossus land destruction in this tournament. That's what we're talking about. So thanks everyone. Thank you, Felix, for being on the line here. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Do you want to talk about what's next for Cockatrice tournaments?
For Cockatrice, yeah, I will set up the next event at the beginning of this week, I guess, for April, since we all have a lot of time these days.
Yeah, sweet. So
most of us are.
Yeah, we're isolating, we're social distancing and quarantining, whatnot.
Exactly.
However you want to call it. So we decided to run 2 concurrent tournaments for April. I'm going to be kind of managing the X-Mage one, and Felix is going to be doing Cockatrice again. If you want to play in the X-Mage one, the link to sign up is already live. You can sign up right now up until April 1st. The link's in the panels. If you're watching on Twitch, the panels below the video. If you're on YouTube later, in the video description. And we have a special prize reward this time for the first time ever, thanks to Cockatrice and the Prague Duel Commander group, which is awesome. So the first place winner in the April tournament will get 3 packs of Modern Horizons plus a first round bye to the Prague Duel Commander event on May 23rd, if that's, you know, if the world's still not engulfed in flames at that point. And the second place winner or second place finisher gets 1 pack of Modern Horizons, and that's pretty sweet. So
yeah, very generous by Prague Duel Commander.
Yeah, thanks.
Those guys are great, actually.
They are great. I wanna visit them in person one of these years.
Yeah, you should do that if you. I mean, you're not that far away right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. I mean, it's better than. Where have you been before?
Not
Ecuador, right?
I've been to Ecuador. I've been all over the place, but
okay.
I've been mostly hanging around cheap places. Like I'm in Albania right now. I was in Montenegro before that, Croatia. So a lot of time in the Balkans.
But those are beautiful countries.
They are. It's actually beautiful here too. I wish I could go out and walk along the beach, but they've been very strict about curfew and everything here. But anyway, we're kind of diverging now on tangents, so I think we'll leave it there. So if you want to play on the Cockatrice April tournament, follow our Discord. Felix Bietzelberg will make an announcement
exactly
in a few days.
And I encourage everyone to play on both events if you like to.
Yeah. There's no reason why you can't play on both.
Exactly.
Yeah. So great. So we'll leave it there. Thanks. Congratulations to Ball once again and to QKey. See you guys next month.
Exactly. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.